Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Let me just change something on here and I'll be right with you. What happened? Okay, come on, thing. Huh. It's not letting me go to live chat. Hi, Nix. How are you doing? Huh. I'm seeing chat, but it says top chat. I don't know why it's not letting me go to live chat. Oh, well, such that it is. So you have your catalog and Sale-a-Bration brochure already, right? I hope. I shouldn't say already. It's already August. I can't believe it's August. So, yeah. I'm just trying to see. I don't know why this screen. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go through the mini catalog and the Sale-a-Bration brochure because I can share them with you now. And then we will make one little project and 3 cards, hopefully, tonight. And with a couple different sets. So we'll see how that goes. Just giving it a minute to let people come on, hopefully. I don't know. I'm really thinking of changing either the day or the time again because I seem to be dropping viewers. And I know another higher level demonstrator keeps coming on Wednesday now around the same time or a little later. So that could be part of it. I don't know. Wow, 2 people here. Say hello, other person. I don't want it to be lonely. It's 7 o'clock right now, so we'll give it a minute or 2 and then we'll get started. All right, let's do the brochure, the catalog first. So in case people haven't seen it, this is the mini, and it does say July to December, but the effective date was pushed to August 3rd due to supply issues. And as of yesterday when it went live, hi Heather, hi Joanne, thank you for joining us. Anyway, as of yesterday when it went live, 3 items were not orderable, which made the suites not orderable. But as of this morning, they're now orderable. So yay. And I ordered all 3 of the items. I wasn't going to get 2 of them, but anyway. So this is just sharing a little bit about Stampin' Up! And they have it sorted by product suite. So if you want to see what page number the product suite is on, host and join, and then there's some indexes, bundles, and catalog at a glance in the back. And this is a little bit about Shelly, who is a co-founder of Stampin' Up! And she also is the one who helped design the paper pumpkin box that will be available only through the 10th of August, and then you have to sign up for it then. There is this stamp set in the front called Strong of Heart, and I guess that helps their Make a Difference. Yeah, for each set of that purchase, they'll support $3 to support heart health. So that's really nice of them to do that. And then they have a little information about the various kind of kits and paper pumpkin. So this, I think, is a sneak peek of some kits to come. Yay! They would be online only. And this is gingerbread and peppermint. And the 2 things that were not available from this were the Memories and More card pack, gingerbread and peppermint Memories and More card pack, and the coordinating cards and envelopes. But they're now available. And if you want to see something made with this suite of products, come to the Case a Card collab tomorrow morning. Hint, hint. Hi, Bevies. Welcome. Hi, Jen. Welcome. Yay. This is a really, really pretty suite. And we are going to actually use the Pretty Pillow Box dies for our first project, but we're not going to use it with the other items in this suite tonight. Alrighty, and here's another larger view of the stamp and the coordinating dies. So the interesting thing about, well, never mind. I'll tell you tomorrow morning. Okay. This I don't have, Sweet Treats. It has like a dome, sort of like we had the shaker, what do you call them? Snow globe. Now this is a, what do they call this thing? I don't know. There's a name for cloche. I don't know. Shaker dome. So there's two sets that coordinate with that, and it's cute. I couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. So I didn't get this either because I have the snowflake bundle that's in the annual catalog that carried over from last year. But this does have some nice looking greetings, and I like the snowflake. I want to see somebody using the snowflake dies because I think some of them leave imprints on the paper, but don't actually cut out the snowflakes, and some cut out the snowflakes. Anyway, there you go. And then we have Stars Are Shining. I don't have that either. And the Starlit Punch. Great Tidings with the Three Wise Men. I have that on my wish list, but I didn't get it yet. And Painted Christmas. I got the holly, the ribbon, and the paper, but I'm pretty sure I ordered one of these two bundles on the 31st of July, but I can't remember which one. Anyway. Yeah, they do have pretty stuff. Okay, I just can't remember. I think I think it was this one actually, with the background greenery, because this one didn't have any sentiments, and this one has pine cones and the greenery. I'm pretty sure it was that one, the sentiments with the background, but don't hold me to that. I'll share it when I get it. It's supposed to arrive on Friday. We'll see. That, I think I got that one, and I think I got one other stamp set, but that was all. Christmas to Remember is all sentiments. Oh, that's the one that goes with the thing I just showed you. Okay, moving on. I want to do this kind of quickly. Words of Cheer bundle. It has happy in a die form also, and then the die that cuts out this and the leaves. I did not get that one either. And this one is a carryover. There's little notations, returning fave throughout the catalog in different colors. They're not all the same color. So this was in last year's holiday mini catalog. So you got this one? Yeah, I didn't get that one because I have a different snowman that's, again, carried over in the annual. And this is the other set that goes with that cloche. I don't know how you say it. Dome. And it has little scenes like, the houses in the church and snow and little birds and stuff. So it's cute. So if you get the other one, you should get this one because then they both work with the cloche shaker domes. Also, don't miss out on the silver foil. I used a little bit. It's 3 different foils in different colorways and finishes of silver. I did use one of them in my tomorrow video, but just a little bit of it. Encircled in Warmth, I did get that because that goes with the same dies, Encircled in Beauty, that goes with Encircled in Friendship, I believe. And I've used that once already. Whimsy and Wonder is the pink and mint green set, and I have used that already as well. Can't remember when, but within the last month. Oh, with the lettering set. Yeah, the pine cones. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one I got too, Heather. So this is really pretty ribbon, and this paper, I didn't show some of it because actually when I did my walk through what was it called? My walkthrough, oh, I don't have them here. I was missing the wonderful snowflakes. They're iridescent foil snowflakes, and they sent them to me, so I have them now. But I didn't use some of the papers in here because I wanted to wait for those to come in, and they have. And this one I'll probably be using in the very near future. Peaceful Deer bundle. Love, love. I love the jumping deer and the little bunny rabbit and stuff. Kind of reminds me of Nature's Beauty, which is in the annual, only the deer are sideways or jumping, not just straight forward. But the bunny is cute too. And then we have Happy Holidays. I wanted the punch to that, but I didn't get it yet. I don't know if I will. There's sheer red ribbon. That's a returning fave. And I don't know if I have that. I'm not sure I ever got it before. I'll have to check, but I did get the ruffled ribbon that's in the first suite we shared. Here's a cute little Santa, Be Jolly, Holly Jolly Wishes. Just some nice Christmassy sentiments. I didn't get them. I did get this whole suite, and we are going to use this for one project and one card tonight. So, yeah, got to use my little sweet little stockings. Woohoo. Now, oh, actually, I didn't get the entire suite. I did not get the Jolly felt because last year I bought the felt and I never used a single bit of it. So I know why they put it in here, because you can die cut little pieces to go on the toes, heels, and tops of the stockings. And you can even die cut the stockings with felt, and that would be cute. But I didn't get the felt. Everything else I got. This one we've had something similar in the past, and I just didn't get it. Delivering Cheer. It's cute. You know, like the tops and bottoms of the lady holding presents, holding a tree, and stuff like that. Brush Metallics. Returning favorite. I do have that. I have it left over from last time. Here's our cute little penguin, and I'll be using that in the very near future as well. Which set did you get then? The penguin? Hi, honeybees. Welcome. Okay. Now, I just watched, oh, who was it? Shy's Crafty Place. She's been on here before with us. And she has the knit together background stamp. And I was second guessing getting that. So I didn't get that, but kind of regretting that I didn't. Because I like background stamps and stuff. So I did get the candy cane one, which we're not going to use tonight. And this is red and green foil sheets, which are returning. And I have lots of the green. I don't have much red left, though. And then Peaceful Place is the cabin and the beautiful silver and white foil specialty designer paper. Some sequins, the timber 3D embossing folder, which is really nice. And the really pretty white, what do they call it? White glittered organdy ribbon, just like the black one we have. Really pretty. And also snowy white velvet sheets. So we've had them in red, and now we have them in white too. I'm looking forward to using that. So this is the bundle that goes with that one. And that would also go really nicely with the Arctic Bears. I was on the fence about this. I have not gotten that either because I don't have enough funds to get everything. Okay. And this looks, I had this on my, like, get it third, but I haven't ordered it yet. I have to stop. So this is called Bright Baubles Bundle, and they're nice big ornaments, which I kind of like. And then this one for Unto Us is returning, and I do have that. And here's the red velvet that is returning. So I'm sorry if you have this and you've been through it all, you know. Merry Melody 3D embossing folder. I think I got. Oh, it's on its way. That, and I believe the Angels of Peace are on the way Friday. I think. I'm not positive. They were on my get second, along with one of the pine cone things. Merriest Moments. I don't think did I get that? No, I don't think I got that. I can't remember. I don't think so. Anyway, this one, this is the paper I've been waiting for, and I ordered it today. It became available today. So you can now order this entire suite if you'd like it. Blackberry Beauty. I think this is my favorite out of the entire catalog as far as the paper and such. It has this great embellishment ephemera pack and gold shimmer vellum, which I've used with another set. And I've used this stamp set to do backgrounds with this larger thing. So I've done this before, and I've used the bird. This leaf set of beautiful leaves dies. That's what got me on this. Also, but the paper and this owl that's in the paper. So I just had to have that one. And that suite is now available. It was held up. You couldn't order the whole suite because the paper was not available till this morning. Alrighty. Now this, we had a paper pumpkin kit that had this design. And also I think we had a stencil. Now that might be retired. But here are some welcoming woods. I didn't get that one either. But it can make some really cool cards. How much are suites typically? It varies. I did notice this time they tried to keep the cost down. This particular suite is $84.25. If they have 2 bundles in them, they might be like, you know, $100 something. Let me go look at the one that has 2 suites, actually. I mean 2 bundles. You don't have to get the whole suite. It's just an easy way to order stuff. But this one is $141.25. But see, that has 2 stamps and 2 dies plus paper, ribbon, and embellishments. So that's why it's so much more money. This one has 1. Yeah, and you don't have to order it as a suite. You can pick and choose the things you want out of it. And I do that sometimes. Okay, moving on. I just used this last week on the Wednesday Night Live, the Gorgeous Leaves bundle with the intricate leaves dies, and we made some pretty cards using that. So if you missed that, go watch last Wednesday's live. This one I didn't get, and this one I noticed that Shy got also, and probably a lot of other people, but I didn't get it. And it's the only pumpkin set really in here with focusing on pumpkins. And I do like the dies. And I kind of like this pumpkin right here that has the leaves on it. Yeah, but oh well. I think this squirrel is really cute too. Nuts about squirrels, but I didn't get it. Oh well. Anyway. Then we have the cute Halloween suite. That one's $67.50. Now these are in US dollars. So if you are somewhere else, this is only US. You have to check the prices in your market because I have no idea. I did get this whole suite because I thought it was a cutesy Halloween. See, they even tell you cute Halloween. And I agree with that. I love this ribbon. I haven't used it much yet. There's tombstone treat boxes and a punch that does the cat face, the ghost, and the pumpkin. There is a pumpkin. And then the paper is just really cute. And typical Halloween colors, purple, green, black, and orange, and pink. And then, let's see, we have the Frightfully Cute bundle. And I did get that because of that cat and the dies in here. The fence, the spider web, and the tree. Anyway, and then there's this one with Clever Cats. I did not get that one. And here, this pillow box, we're going to use that tonight, but not for Halloween either. We have black glitter paper. That's carried over, returning favorite. And I'm almost out of that, actually. And Harvest Meadow. Now, here's one. The suite is $101. I did not get the entire suite. I didn't get the stamp and dies, and I'm kind of wishing I had on that too. But I did get the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder, which we're going to use on the third card, I think, second or third card. And there's ribbon, the metallic dots, the cork paper, and then this paper, which I used on something recently. I think it was, oh, you might not have seen it yet. Never mind. You might not see it till next month. Really pretty paper with blues, greens, yellows, oranges, and crumb cake. My colors, my fall colors. I think I want this. Is that called a coneflower or echinacea? Either one. I think I want that. I don't know. I want everything. Heartwarming Hugs paper is returning, so I have that left over from last year, and we'll be using that. Heartfelt Wishes I did get because I like the scriptiness of the sentiments. It's all sentiments. Haven't used it yet. Sparkle of the Season bundle I did get also because it's wreath building, and our other wreath retired, so I felt I had to get that. And I have used, I might have just only used the leaves in that so far. And then we have Little Delights. I don't think I got that. I can't remember. Let me see what's saying. You're really thinking about just for the perks? Yeah, a lot of people do that, bevies. And it's a good time to join now, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Which one? Oh, the heart. Yeah, the Nature's Harvest. I know. Me too. Me too. Where's Tammy? Oh, Tammy. Hey, welcome. Yay. So this is another cabin one, which is really pretty, reflected in nature. But since I had the other cabin, I didn't get this one. But it's kind of cool how they did that to actually have the reflection looking thing. So I think that's pretty cool. And then, of course, here's our trimmer, which is in the annual catalog. Time of Giving. Oh, this is the one I used the leaves already. I do have that. So this one works for Christmas, sort of Thanksgiving with the thankful and the wheat, winter with the snowflakes. This one, though, we're going to use again more fully because it has some awesome dies that I just can't wait to use. So that'll be coming up sometime in the next month or so. Okay, then we have Thinking, Thanks, and Peace. Nice large sentiments. You only get 4, and they're red rubber. But I do have this one. Peace on Earth. That one is one I wanted. Sending Thanks, Boo, and Thinking of You. And then we have some well-defined, you know, what is Christmas, winter, gratitude, holiday, Halloween, that kind of stuff. Here's one they're showing using that, what is that called? I forget. The dies that have the circle and the rectangles that punch out or cut out. And then you can have things peeking through. Peekaboo dies. I don't have this one though. It wasn't my thing. And then this one I used for embellishments on the 11th a month or so ago. And then we made some cards out of them. This has the border dies with the witches' hats, the lights, and the apples or peaches or oranges, whatever you want them to be. And so I have already used that for all 3 events. I don't know. It's got some sentiments. So go back and watch that. That's been within the last month that I did that too. And then starting on page 65, there's a recap of just the bundles, not the suite. So you know, if you get your stamp and die or stamp and punch together and it as a bundle, if it's available that way, you save 10% rather than buying the stamp and then the die, or the stamp and then the punch. So if you can afford it, it's best always, if you have a die cutting machine, to get the bundle, because or the, you know, if you want the punch ones, definitely do that because you save 10%. 1 or 2 times I didn't do that and I messed up and ended up losing my discount on that. Woohoo. Anyway, so it just kind of summarizes everything. I'm not going to go through them. That's really cute. That penguin one is really cute. So this is a recap. And also, if you are casing a card or just need inspiration, don't forget to look in your catalogs because there's more examples back here. These are different examples than what were up in the front with the other items. So be sure to check that. And then beyond that, we have a summary of all the stamps, and it tells you the page number, the punches, the dies, and the embossing folders, and the papers and the ribbons, specialty items, embellishments, and boxes. There is another box I didn't get also, and some stencils. So if you are interested in hosting a party, you can do that, or you can just place orders and get, extra rewards for that. But let's look at Sale-a-Bration. Oh, and by the way, these things in the back are the Seasons of Fun and the Amaryllis Abloom. They're only available if you place an order above 150 or host a party and it goes above 150 in sales. So now I want to go to, okay, Sale-a-Bration. So on page 77, it talks about becoming a demonstrator and the normal thing. And in this catalog, and normally it's you get $125 of product for only $99. Shipping is included. If there's any tax, you have to pay it. But during Sale-a-Bration, which is only August and September, let me find it. You will also be able to select, besides the $125 you get to pick for $99, they will also let you pick one of these 10 bundles to add to your starter kit. So, and they're listed in here. So there's quite a few of them, and they're good ones. They're not like ones nobody would want. So if you're interested in being a demonstrator, great time to join. And if you'd like to join under me, just email me. My email is in the, well, here, I'll put it in. I have 2 different emails, but this is the one I prefer for YouTube stuff. There we go. Picture this. Thank you, honeybees. That was the one. Can you see the book cover? The cover. Sale-a-Bration or this one? Now this is live. It's all the items in here are available now on their website. This is the mini catalog. It says July to December, but like I said, it's actually August 3rd to December. The end of December. Okay, so let's quickly do Sale-a-Bration. Now, if you're not familiar with Sale-a-Bration, this does say 3 August. Now, this only goes 2 months. And the thing with this Sale-a-Bration is if you miss out on anything and it sells out, or it won't sell out, but if it's gone, used up, everybody selected it, they're not going to order more because it's only a 2-month time frame, and they'll never get the items in time before it's over. Excuse me. So this is an item. It's called Bedazzling 6x6 paper. I'm probably going to use that as they're doing it here with that background greenery dye. Excuse me, once I get it on Friday. So next week we'll probably have something done with that because that paper is really pretty. Now, the first time I've ever seen this note, they do warn you that cutting glittered paper leads to accelerated dulling of your blades, meaning your die blades. So just so you know, because that's a pretty thick paper with it's a really heavy glitter. And then also, if you like the penguin bundle in the mini catalog, and I'm sorry, that was free if you purchase $50 worth of items out of either the annual or the mini. You can get that paper. Or with $50 purchase. You can get the Penguin Playmate. So if you get your stamp and punch and maybe a couple other things, you can get the Penguin Playmates paper free, and it coordinates with the punch and the stamp set. And they give more examples here, even for inspiration. Oh, look here, they put them in that little cloak thing. What cloche. Oh, wow. You know, that's the thing. You always have to go through your books at least twice, sometimes 3 times, and go slowly, because they have things that aren't part of suites buried in there. And that's true in the annual catalog too. This Feels Like Home is a stamp set. It's really nice. It's not my style because it needs a lot of intricate coloring or watercoloring. That's free with a $50 purchase, and I do have it because my order was so big the first time. I got just about everything in here, except the host item. Beautifully Penned is like the hand penned paper, except that it's black and white, or really to me it looks gray and white. It's pretty, and then you can color in bits of it if you want to or not, and that's free with a $50 purchase. Then we have the Peaceful Prince, and that coordinates with the Peaceful Deer bundle and punch, you know, the punch and the stamp set. And some of the deer punch out with the punch. I don't know if I'll use it that way. I'll probably just stamp my own deer. So there's some examples for that. And I'm noticing that they're doing a lot more slimline in the samples too. But yeah. And then I know Heather has this one. I saw that she posted something with it. The stamp set Counting Sheep, and I have it too, is free with a $50 purchase. And the coordinating dies are free with a $50 purchase. So if you get $100 worth of stuff, you can get both the stamp and the dies for Counting Sheep. It's really cute. It's adorable. I love this card here. Oh, okay. Cool. I haven't really watched the other one. I haven't been watching much, sadly, on YouTube. Textures and Frames I was going to use tonight, but it's going to have to wait till next week. Is free with $50 purchase. Now this one I did get because I got the Shaded Summer. So this stamp set is in the annual catalog, but it didn't have any dies with it. So free with a $100 purchase, you can get the dies to coordinate with the Shaded Summer. And I probably am going to be using that next week also, because I want to use it before summer's over. So we'll see. I'm going to try, I might add in an extra live maybe every other week, or I don't know. I have lots of stuff going on lately, personal events and stuff. And I'm sorry, one more thing, Delicate Dahlias, free with a $100 purchase. I do have that, and we're going to use that one tonight. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's a distinctive, which of course makes it look 3D. So we're going to use that tonight as well. And okay, so if you want to host a party, you can get the same rewards you normally would, but you also will get over $300 order. You can get this in your words stamp set free for hosting or having an order above 300. It's a nice sentiment one for lots of different sentiments. I'm not going to read them all, but it's in the brochure, and it's probably online now too, and it'll come up and say only available to hosts unless your order's large enough. And then if you want to join, like I said, they're having this extra only for August and September, that in addition to the $125 value for $99 US only, you can get one of these bundles that they list here on page 19 of the Sale-a-Bration brochure. So great time to join, as always. So there, how much time did I take? Half an hour. Okay, so you ready for some stuff to be made? I have to figure out a place to put this. Out of room. Out of room. All right, so the first thing we're going to use is the pillow box dies and the sweet little stockings and the sweet little stocking dies. And I think I'm using this later. Okay, so that's it. And this is what we're going to make, only we're not going to do cinnamon cider. I use cinnamon cider and also cherry cobbler. This I die cut right out of the designer paper, which is so adorable. I had trouble using it. And let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, it's this one. See, all these dies cut out because there's three sizes of, all these stockings cut out because there's three sizes of stocking dies. So all these images on this one that has stars on the back, which we're going to use on the next item. Yeah, so cute. And I had to have this paper because I love golden retrievers and kitty cats. Not too fond of mice, but oh well. And my kitty cat is in here. I did not use the paper where she is. She's right there. And she's also, not that one. There's another one. Right. Where is she? I lost her. There. Being a playful little stinker. Mine's cuter though. And I don't know, is that a corgi? I'm not sure. I think I saw one in the park a couple weeks ago. And there's a little fishbowl and playing with ornaments. Yeah. So anyway, it's really adorable papers. And we're going to use a couple of them tonight. So I didn't really like how this came out. This die is in there too. And I just wrote to Callie from Santa Paws. I do suggest stamping on it first and putting a really strong adhesive on. But I'm not real happy with how I did that. So we're going to try again. So I have already cut out this. And this part doesn't come out like that automatically. It's this die here. So when you are doing your initial die cut, you can either die cut this whole thing first, and it has, I don't know if you can see them, but it has score lines everywhere. So that helps. And then this, you can just run through at the same time as you're doing this. You do need a big die cutting machine to do it, right? So you can do it like that, or you can do this part afterwards. And it comes out very easy. This is for the label, which you can put on here. And I've actually already die cut that in white this time. Or if you don't want to use this, there's also one that has, I'm not going to take it off, that has two holes in it. So you can put cord through or something, or ribbon, or, to put a bow in. There's some little poinsettias, and there's a little tag and a label. And then there's also this one. I didn't try this one yet. I think it just leaves a design, like a scrolly design in here, but it doesn't actually cut anything out. So that is the pillow box, pretty pillow box dies. So let me get the other stockings. I have a few other stockings cut here, but we have to do some stamping. And I think I'm going to use, well, I was going to use that one, but I think I'm going to use this one. Aren't these cute? Cute little stockings. And this is one of the papers. It has the lights on the back. So we could use that if we wanted to. Or this side. Ooh, maybe we'll use that instead of the white one. And then we'll use this other label to go across it or something. We'll try that. Something different. Okay. So I said I want to use that one. So we're going to get some white card here, and we're going to stamp a kitty face, oops, and a Santa hat. Was there anything? I think that's all. Okay, let me get my tuxedo black. So y'all been having a good August so far, 3 days in. It's actually, the weather here hasn't been too brutal lately. Thank goodness, knock on wood. I think it's going to get hotter again, but it's bearable right now. And the Santa hat, I'm going to stamp in cherry cobbler because I kind of like the way that looks better than having the black outline on it. I tried it both ways before. Okay. We'll put our inks away. And I'm going to actually use, if I can find it here, my chalk white marker. I'm going to use basic black light and Flirty Flamingo light as well. Oh, I didn't clean my stamp. I didn't clean my stamp. All right. So this is my kitty. Callie is her name. And her little pawpaws are white, so I'm going to use the chalk white. And I'm doing that because it helps prevent me from coloring them in where I don't want to. And it makes them a little bit brighter white. Chalk white marker is available, Stampin' Chalk marker in the annual. And then actually all her little area right above her nose and then where her whiskers are all white and pink. White and pink. And everything else is black. Okay, so now I did really easy coloring. This is black, basic black light. I don't want it to be too dark. She's supposed to be a cute. Oh, you know what? I need that Flirty Flamingo back. I want to do a little bit of pink right around her nose. In here. You can color your kitty any way you want to. My daughter has the, what are they called? The gray stripes. I don't know what their name is. She has 2 of them now, actually. And they're huge compared to my kitty. But they're lovey. One of them's lovey and the other one is all skittish. She's not mean. She just runs and hides whenever anybody comes in. So every time I go there to babysit or something, I never get to see her. She's a stinker. So we just color our little kitty. And there are dies for these little faces and stuff. And the hat as well. Boop, boop. I'll do a little bit of gray here. I didn't do that the first time, and I probably shouldn't have this time because I think I just ruined it. Oh well. Sorry, Callie. We're going to use it anyway. We'll make her be little gray face. Changing plans. It's lighter though. Alright, so she's a black and gray kitty with a pink snout and white paws. Okay, anyway. Then cherry cobbler. Okay, so we're going to use the chalk white on the puffy thing on the end of the hat and also a few streaks of it in here. And this is cherry cobbler. I hope light and dark. Yeah. So I'm just going to go around and outline it. Am I on screen? Yes. Can you guys see okay? Am I too close or too far away? Let me know because earlier I thought I was way too close, so I moved it, but now maybe I'm too far away. I will upload a pic. Okay. Thanks, Heather. I'd love to see it. I've been watching Netflix movies, or shows, but I haven't been watching much YouTube. In fact, I just finally caught up on comments you guys have been leaving me for like the last 2 weeks, so I apologize. Kind of in a, I don't know what, not a funk really, just didn't feel like crafting or anything lately. And I had other stuff going on. Okay, now we're going to get out the dies that coordinate with the sweet stockings. And this one here is the kitty face. And here is the Santa hat. And I'm going to get my washi tape, which is not a Stampin' Up! Product. And I just have been using it. But you know what? Just like the purple tape, it also will tear your paper. So be careful and make it a little bit less sticky on your skin or something. So these are pretty easy to line up. Just get your paws in there, right? Oh, I put them too close together. I'm going to have to do them separately. I could do this in the little machine, maybe. Sure I can. Let's see, I have to do it this way. And let me get my plates. One, and a base. Except that the paper is too big for it. Shoot. Hang on. Have to cut the paper down. It won't fit. I didn't plan that very well. All right. Okay, here we go. Am I in frame? I don't know. This machine is so cute. Okay. Let me get it started, and then there we go. And there's my kitty, sorta, except she's black and gray instead of black and white. And then I'm going to do the Santa hat. So we'll just put that on. Normally I would have this all done for you, but I just didn't get it done in time. So we'll go through again. Oops, wrong plates. What am I doing? I'm dropping stuff. Try that again. Okay. I didn't put them together right, but there's enough pressure there to get that cut, so. All right. Okie dokie. Here's our Santa hat. Carefully pulling it off. All right. So now, put this away. Put my kitty face away so we don't lose it. All right. Now we have to assemble our stocking, our kitty, which I'm not happy with. I could use color remover, I guess. I should have just maybe done her all black. We'll use her anyway. We'll use her anyway. What we're going to do is glue the kitty onto the top of the stocking like that. And then just glue the hat onto her little head right there. So cute. Sorry, Callie, you became a black cat now. Just total black. Except for your paws. She deserted me earlier. She came up to get me and I didn't pay enough attention, so she went back down and my son let her out on we have an enclosed patio and she's been out there ever since. She's so funny. So I'll fix you. I'll just stay out here. I won't pay any attention to you owners. Once she gets what she wants, we're nothing to her. Once she wants something, then we're everything to her, right? Such is the life of a pet. Okay, so now what do I do? Here we go. Now we have our, this thing, whatever it's called, pillow box. And there's creases on it. So I'm going to get my bone folder and crease there. And actually, I'm going to crease here at the top. And then there's another one. I think that actually was from the die cutting this out, though. And then there are lines for the pillow part of it here and here. Now you can do a couple things with that. What I did on this one is I actually used one glue dot, which isn't holding very well, there, and then it's really just closed with this gold ribbon trim. And I thought that would be cute for putting some little, like a little mouse toy in or something for a pet, or some treats for a dog or something, and then you could use the doggy image. See, that's more like what Callie looks like. Not that you care. All right, so let's just do this. We'll see how we do this time. So kind of just, I just kind of pushed them in at the same time. And same here. Just follow the curve and use your fingers. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it. That's the only way I know how. I mean, there's a line there already, so just kind of work with it. Oh, and we were going to put this on the back. I'm going to do that now before we get any further. Oh. Yeah, squirrels are a little bit bigger than chipmunks. We have chippies around here, tons of them actually, which are bad, you know, but they're so cute. I always just think of Chip and Dale every time I see chipmunks. They're just so cute. The squirrels, I haven't seen as many squirrels this year. I don't know whether the foxes are getting them or what. All right, so let me see if there's a sentiment here that we can use on this label. Yes, we can use sending lots of love. I don't know if I have that out or not. No. No, I don't. So we'll get it out. Will that fit on there? No. All right, plan B. Oh, that's XXX. I don't know if that's too good either. What other sentiment do we have? Sandy Paws is coming to town. Very merry. Peace, joy, and kisses. Maybe we won't put a sentiment on. Yeah, we'll leave the sentiment off. This goes in the pillow box die. We'll just have a little decoration on the back there. Okay. And then I also thought I like it better with the flap that goes up to close in towards the back. You could have it either way. Like you could have this go in front, but I like it to go the other way. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if you can see. Like that, and then like that. I'm not sure. I struggle with this a little bit, so forgive me. And maybe glue would be better, but it's a pillow box. You're supposed to be able to open the flaps. But I don't know. Come on, Deb. Get your act together. And then this folds over like this. On the other one, I actually did an extra crease there. I think I'm going to do that again. Right above the decorative part here. Because I think it folds over easier. Also, on this one, to get another color, I actually die cut this out twice. I'm going to try and find the other piece. Here it is. And then I just cut that off after I glued it on there. But I'm not going to throw this part away because I thought that could make a cool, like a gift card holder inside a card or something. So I'm going to save that and see what I can do with it. Yeah. All right, so let me get some cherry cobbler ribbon this time, maybe. Nah, I'll use the gold again. Because there's one more thing we have to do to our kitty, and that is we need a hole punch so that the ribbon can go through, or twine. And there's this little flap on here, which is behind my kitty a little bit. Its whisker kind of got in the way here, but we're going to try. And I should have done that before I put the kitty on. Punch the hole. There we go. So now our twine will fit through there if I didn't break it. I did break it, but anyway. Ay, ay, ay. Not a very professional demo tonight. There we go. Pillow box without the decorative inside. I would probably put white inside there this time or something. I don't know. And maybe use white twine. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to use white twine. Now, the white twine in the annual catalog is in a multi-pack. I'm still using my snail mail twine, so forgive me for that. And I'm going to use the glue dot tip again, because otherwise it just keeps popping open. All right. Hi, Chris. How have you been? You miss Itty Bitty Christmas, yeah. I guess I did get that. I don't know. I'm not sure I did ever get that. Yeah, I guess I did. I didn't have one of the other itty bitties. I can't remember. They're all blurring together. You still use it, yeah. Just like I'm using twine that's retired, and there's something else I used that was retired recently here. I can't remember what it was. Maybe just the twine. Oh, no, there's something we're going to use on the next card that's retired. But you don't have to have it to make the next card. I just thought it was easier. Okay, so now to close this, we're going to use white twine. And my snips. Normally I would tie that around first without cutting it, but we're going to cut it. So I have to get better at this. I'll probably do some another time and have it all figured out for you. Better than I have tonight. Because they all look so cute in the catalog, but they don't look as good on mine. Anywho, that's the pillow box. And I should have made it tighter. And then, if I hadn't cut that too close, I would stick this through here, you know, hang that off of there, and then probably have a sentiment label going across there. You get the idea. That's our first project. Done. Done. I'm done with it. Okay, next one will be better. I promise. It'll be better. Okay, cleaning up the desk a little bit first. It's a card, that's why it'll be better. Well, I don't know if you'll like it, but it's a doggy this time for my dog lover people here. I like both of dogs and cats. I just can't deal with a dog here at the moment. So, there's this die here, and I know when I first revealed this during my unboxing, I thought, wow, that's a pretty big piece. And I immediately thought doghouse. So that's what I did. I made a doghouse. And the paper that is the back of the paper that has the stockings is Evening Evergreen with stars, bumblebee stars. So this is from the Layering Ovals, and it's right here. And all I did was put it partway down a piece of basic black like that. so that you get enough of an opening that the little doggy head will fit in there like he's laying in his doghouse. I thought that was kind of cute. And then this I die cut out of the paper, but I didn't cut it, how can I say this? I cut it so that the die, oh, here, I'll show you this way. I might need to cut a little more off, but I cut it so that the die was hanging off the paper. When I did it the first time, I cut the whole thing out, and then I cut an inch off of the bottom. But there's already some of it off. So the first thing we have to do, and this is a piece of 5 1/4 by 4, 5 1/4 by 4. This is a piece that is 4 by 4 1/4, I believe. Yes. So the first thing we're going to do is glue those together. A lot of us use things that are retired, especially those who aren't selling, but I try not to, except on my non-Stampin' Up videos. But I have a lot of non-Stampin' Up stuff too, and retired stuff too. All right, so this is Evening Evergreen, standard A2 size card base. You know, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and, first of all, burnish that. And then glue this down. No, we're not. We're going to stamp first. Santa Paws is coming to town. We're going to use Evening Evergreen right down here on this bumblebee. I almost goofed and put it on the card already. Santa Paws is coming to town. Santa Paws. And then in the stamp set, there's also this little, I guess it's an evergreen branch, and I just did a little thing down here, kind of to make it look like winter ground sort of thing, you know, like the doggy's not staring into bumblebee nothingness. And we have to stamp our doggy too. I sound like a little kid. We have to stamp our doggy. But it's a cute doggy. Okay. Clean my stamp. Clean my other stamp. Okay. Now we can glue it down. And then we'll do the doggy. Who's in the doghouse. He got in trouble. I don't know why that's a little wider. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it. You know, funny thing is, this glue was one that I said, oh, that's empty. And somehow it came back to life. And there's glue still in it. And I've been using it like for the last, I don't know, 5 sets of projects I've been working on for videos. 5 or 6. Okay. So now let's build our dog house. I need the die cutting. I'm going to just turn around and do the die. But that's basically what I'm going to do. This is one of the layering ovals. If you don't have that, just cut an egg shape or an oval or something, or even a square big enough to fit inside that paper. And big enough, wide enough that the dog's head will fit. Because I did this once with a little skinnier oval, and guess what? It was too small. It wasn't wide enough this way. So that's the only thing you have to watch out for. And the other thing is, this is too tall. See how big that is? So I'm going to lop off about another ½ inch. Ooh, 3/4 inch, something like that. Real quick. Let's see. I think I made it so that it was 3.5 the last time tall. So really just ½ an inch. Yeah, I think that'll do. Just lop off a total of about an inch once you cut this thing out. And that I can actually just glue down, but I'm not going to until I die cut this and get the dog done. So we can put him in the doghouse. Thanks, Heather. I don't know if anybody's done this already, but I haven't been watching, so I don't know. I hope not. I thought it was kind of a different idea. I don't think it was meant to be a doghouse. I think it was meant just to be like a label kind of thing. I might have made it a little too short that time, but it's wide enough at least, which is the important thing. No, it's fine. It's perfect. Perfect! I did something perfect. That's a rarity. Woohoo! Putting my die away so I don't lose it. Okay. Now, let's do our doggy before I forget again. Doggy. Here's our little doggy. And let me get my tuxedo black. This dog reminds me of my aunt's, well, they're all gone now, but my aunt had a golden retriever named Taffy. Her color was like taffy, the old-fashioned kind you pulled. But also it looks like a Cocker Spaniel to me, and I used to have one of those. So I used ivory and soft suede light to color the dog in. So I'm gonna do ivory up here and down through its nose. And this is the alcohol marker Stampin' Blend. And I'm gonna do its paws ivory also. I don't know why, I just felt like it. I don't know why this ivory one really has a strong alcohol scent. And then this is light soft suede from the soft suede pack. So my coloring tonight here is super easy. Not doing a whole lot of fancy schmancy stuff tonight. Now you could do it the other way around, obviously. You could put the light part at its eyes and the dark part in the middle. You can do it however you want. Your dog can be black and white like my cat is. It's okay. I really like the dog in the paper, the designer paper that's wrapped in Christmas lights. All the animals, really. I think they're cute. My son had the dog sit last Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday. And he showed me a picture of the dog. It's at his dad's house. Anyway, it looks like, for those of you who are old enough to remember it, Lassie, the TV show. Brandy, hi. Welcome. Yeah, I know. I'm like that too, honeybees. I don't want to watch anybody else's until I've done my own versions of whatever it is anyway. So I've been trying really hard. And also lately I just haven't felt like it anyway. So now we just have to die cut him, which I'm just going to turn around and do again because I'm lazy. He has a cute face. These animals in this set have cute faces. I'm glad I got it. All right, running through the die cut machine. Vroom, vroom, vroom. There we go. Maybe. And I'll probably do a lot more with this set, so I'm just starting to finally figure out a schedule. But I also have a lot of stuff in the annual to do yet. So we'll see. Okay. So doggy, now, all right, let me glue the black on first. Come on, there we go. That has to be kind of centered right at the bottom. Center pretty carefully. And I don't want it to slip. And then the dog's just going to get glued down too, but his little paws have to hang out. Otherwise, it sort of looks weird, right? I don't know. Do you like it better with him with his paws up in the black or hanging out? Like he's coming out the door. Oh, thanks, honeybees. What a privilege. Thank you. So anyway, and everybody, thank you for the thumbs ups. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to do it the way I did it the first time just because, but let me know. You think he looks better with his paws coming out like he's hanging out the door, or I like him that way. Coming out, yeah, me too. So the Christmas lights are what's on the other side of this pool party color paper. Now, slide it down just a little bit. There we go. Everything's just glued down so far. Now, this set also has, which I didn't realize it till later, a star. So I'm going to take a little scrap of Bumblebee, if I can find one. And I was going to do this ahead of time, but I ran out of time. I'm just going to cut one little star right there. Be right back. Here we go. Back and forth. All done. And I think I had to brush it out the last time, or poke it out. Or the MyKalliTuxedoKatIsTheBest trick, just throw it, but don't lose your star. Okay, now, evergreen ribbon. We have to tie a bow. We have to tie a bow. You could use gold, would be pretty, or anything, but I'm going with the evening evergreen because that's what the background paper and card base is. And I'm going to attempt to tie a bow. Now, somebody gifted me a bow maker thingy, and I have never used it because I don't know how, and there's no instructions with it. So I need to try and find a video on how to use it. It's just a plastic thing that you loop stuff around. I just have to watch somebody do it a couple times and see if it's any easier for me. Probably not, because I get challenged that way sometimes. I'm going to cut this a little long in case I have to retie this. And then I'll snip it later. I'm going to retie it, actually. Everybody's quiet tonight. Okay, I tied that much better, but now one end is way too long. Oops. We're going to just put that there, and then we're going to put the star. Instead of right here, we're going to put it up a little higher, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. Pull it tighter. Back, loosen it up. The only thing I find with these ribbons is they are slippery. They are slippery. Yeah, I might have done this a little too tight. Goodness me. They say to put it on tight because it loosens up over time, but I got it too tight. And I'm just going to put a glue dot up here. And put the bow down on that. And sometimes I put extra glue dots down, like tucked in here. In fact, I think I'm going to. If I can get my glue dots to work here. There we go. It's a new roll. I put one in there so it doesn't come undone. And that should be enough. All right, now I have to decide, do we like that there or on this one? Because I'd already used these dots, I put it down here, but I think we're going to put it up here, and we'll put the other dots up there. And I'm not going to put that up on dimensionals. I will just put it down with a glue dot. And I'm going to put the glue dot directly down on the paper where I want this to go, because I have found trying to get a glue dot right onto cardstock sometimes tears the cardstock too, because the glue dots are just super duper strong. All right, and then the last touch on the outside of this is these matte decorative dots, which is part of the same suite that we're using, the playful, I don't know what it's called, cutest, sweetest, sweet little stocking. Sweet little stocking. I don't have the names all down, sorry. And I just used the yellow. Now these are different, what do you call them? They're ombre. They're ombre. But I'm not really doing them ombre. And we'll put one down here. And that is the outside. And then I think on the inside, I did a little stamping and paper stuff too. And I had that already here somewhere, but I don't know what I did with it. Okay. This might be the paper, but I have lost the inner strip. Oh boy, I thought I was so prepared tonight. Oh well. We'll stamp, and I'll have to find the other piece of paper that goes at the top later. We need Evening Evergreen again. We're going to stamp little kisses down at the bottom, X's. This is 4 1/4 by 5. 5 1/4 by 4, sorry. And we're stamping peace, joy, and kisses. Because, you know, doggies like to give kisses usually, right? Lately, my cat's been giving me kisses. I'm starting to worry about her. She never used to. She's been licking my hands and being real clingy to me. Except for today. I don't know why, not today. But yeah, so I'm not going to glue that in right now, but that'll just go in here with a piece of the star paper at the top. Okay? Like that one. I think it's cute. So let me know. Thank you. Thanks, honeybees. Alrighty. So that is it for the sweetest little stockings for tonight. We're going to switch gears here in a minute. As soon as I put my dies in this thing, because if I don't, they'll be gone. I will lose them. Okay. Let me get them in right. So that was the sweetest little stocking with the stocking dies. And my stamps aren't in place. There we go. And the pillow box. I'm going to put them down here on the floor next to me and get this off my desk. So now we're going to switch gears to the Dahlia and a few other things. Get all these blocks here. No room to put them. The Dahlia in the Sale-a-Bration brochure is another, it's a distinctive stamp. Here's what it looks like. These obviously are the distinctive bits, and these are outlines. And I'm also going to use on the first card the Tasteful Label dies, these two little circles that are double stitched. Let me move this out of the way here and bring in the card. If I can unbury it. And I don't think I prepared a card for it. So actually, I do have. It's going to just be on a regular white card, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And then we're going to get another piece of white that is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to get another piece of white that is 5 by 3 3/4. And that's what we're going to use first. So this is using the outline in Magenta Madness and the inner part in Pale Papaya. some pale papaya ribbon, pale papaya here. Oh, so happy for you in Magenta Madness. And then this piece is embossed with the brand new Time Worn. I've been using this a lot lately. Time Worn Type. I love this embossing folder. Another favorite. And I inked around the edges once I did that on white with pale papaya and a sponge. So we'll do that. But let's do our flower first. So when you get your flower, remember this is a free with $100 purchase. Kind of eyeball things, and what I'm using to line up with is these two petals up here that sort of look like lobster claws, right? Or crab claws, I guess. And then they're the same on here. So we're going to do this stamp. So let me find those crab claws because they have to go at the top. And for me to line it up, they have to go at the top. Where are you? I had a way to put, oh, here, they're up here. They're right up here. So I'm going to make sure that's at the top when I stamp on here with Magenta Madness. And I'm going to need pale papaya, so I'll have to get that down too. I'm sorry if I bumped you. Thank you, Chris. How are you doing? All right. So this is my favorite color, Dahlia, is Magenta Madness. But I like it when it's all pink too. But I like the pink and orange ones as well. Anyway, just up at the top here somewhere. That's just the outline. And now we'll bring in pale papaya. I'm going to leave my Magenta Madness open because we're going to use that again in a minute. And I had to find those two claws again. It's a little harder to tell. I think they're right up here. Let me just see. Yeah, right there. So I'm going to stand up and do it that way so I can line it up better. And if you're going to do a lot of these, I would strongly suggest using the Stamparatus. I'm going to make it much easier. And down we go. I hope we got it. I think I got it pretty good. Not perfect. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let me clean that off. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to use this scrap and stamp. Yeah, I could use Oh So Kindly, but I want to use the, where is it? Where is it? Oh So Happy for You. I'm going to stamp in Magenta Madness. And then we're going to die cut that out. Now I'm going to close up Magenta Madness for a little bit. But I'm going to leave my pale papaya open. And before I close it, I need to find my other piece of white paper. Take this piece of white and run it through that embossing folder. So now the thing with this embossing folder, very minor thing, is it does have words on it. So Stampin' Up! Label on the front. I try to line it up at the top a little bit, but sometimes I get it crooked. So then I shift it down and just try and line it up with this black line on here. Let's see if I can do that. And that kind of makes it be straight so that, you know, the words aren't going at an angle and stuff like that. You can't really read the words, or at least I can't read the words, but it's like splotchy words, you know, it's old worn, type worn, which is exactly what it is. All right, I'll be right back. Turning around to the machine, because this is a 3D, so I'm using plate, the base plate and plate 4, which is the gray one. Now you could actually even take this up another notch and tear it and stuff, but I didn't want to do that tonight. But we are going to take our little sponge, which is no longer sold by Stampin' Up. So you could use your finger daubers instead, or your blending brushes, and just go around the edges. So it's white on white, but with just a little bit of color popping out behind. Because I just felt like it was too... I tried it with a piece of Magenta Madness behind it and a piece of Pale Papaya, and I just really didn't like... It was too much color against the flower. I also tried with designer paper behind it. And now, that's how that looks so far. So, but first, we're going to wrap a ribbon around just this top layer. And this is really soft ribbon. It's called Pale Papaya and White Woven Ribbon 1/2 inch. It's really nice and soft. Very pretty. It's a little thicker than I like for tying bows as far as the width this way. But it's okay. I need to find my seal. I almost said snail. Oh, shame on me. And now this has to go down below the dahlia. So down here. Because I want the dahlia to be the focal. Of course I do. It's a beautiful dahlia. Anyway. I can sort of see through the card where the dahlia is. And then now that glue is sticking to my finger. There we go. And I want to make sure that's nice and snug. All right. And snip it off, snip some of that off. Now I can glue it down. Okay. Is that good position? Yes, I think so. So let's get the glue. Glue that onto this paper, and then we'll glue that onto the card base. And then we'll get the sentiment on and finish it. The next card is a little more fun, but so stick around. But it's also the dahlias. I only did the two sets tonight. And the card base, also white. See, isn't that pretty? And then we'll add a little circle sentiment here. I was going to use the that artsy paper with the Magenta Madness in it, and I didn't like how it looked. I think I told you that already. Oh, and look what I just found. My strip of paper for the inside. I'll put that in later. Okay. All right, so now I need, not that, these two dies here, because this little Oh So Happy For You just fits perfectly in there. And then I just need a piece of Pale Papaya behind it. So I'll be back again. How is everyone holding up there all right? Am I boring you, putting you to sleep? Probably. You don't have to answer. Put myself to sleep sometimes. That's pretty bad. But I don't know if you noticed or not, but I don't even have the upstairs air conditioner on. So yay! I do have the whole house air on, but it's a lot better than it had been for a while. I could have done these in the little machine too, but that would mean I'd have to clear my desk off again. Okay. There's that one. And this one. Throw that out and put these away. If I don't put them away, they will be gone somewhere. All right, so that's really the last step. We're just going to glue these together, and then we're going to put that up on dimensionals, wherever we feel like down here, and put on a little bling. And that'll be the second card, third project. And the glue, you have to be careful because this is sliding all over the place. You can use glue dots to put it together if you want. Sometimes that's better, I think, anymore. But I do like to use the wet glue for my card bases just because I can get them on straight that way sometimes. Sometimes I still think I have it straight and I look at it later and I'm like, that's not on straight. That's crooked. I think it slid. I used 4. I'm going to actually put this a little lower than the ribbon. I'm not going to center it right on the ribbon is what I'm trying to say. And then what I used is the Genial Gems, which I have here somewhere. Here we go. Can't get a hold of them, but oops, that's not the Genial Gems. I have a big pile of stuff. We could use, actually, I have 3, I don't know, those Pale Papaya and the In Color Jewels, they look more yellowy to me because they have an iridescence. So I'm going to stick with the Genial Gems and put 3 of them on. One there. And this is also Pale Papaya. One there. And put a little one up here. And that is the card. I don't think I did anything on the inside. I didn't do the inside of this one yet. But you could do more to that on the inside. You could put another piece of white with just edge it with Pale Papaya on the inside. But I think that's so pretty. I do. So I have one more card for you. I know, don't they? Thank you, honeybees. So we're going to do one more Dahlia card. This time it'll be Magenta Madness again, but we're going to use Fresh Freesia with it. And this is the card. This is my fave. Oh my goodness, look at that color. Look at that color. Ugh. And this is on Fresh Freesia. Oh, I didn't do the inside yet. And I just stamped. I didn't use the outline stamp. I just used the Dahlia. There's another distinctive flower. And I used the little leaves. I don't know why, but when I was using these larger leaves, I just couldn't. It didn't look right to me. So I need to get a scrap paper up here so we can proceed with our stamping off the paper. And by the way, this is the new host code for any orders under 150 in the month of August. So please use that if you place an order with me as your demonstrator. That's under 150. I would greatly appreciate that. All right. So this piece is 5 by 3 3/4. And we're going to just use the large distinctive Dahlia first. I love this stamp. And I hate wasting some of it on there, but oh well. Look how pretty that comes out. Oh my gosh. I just love distinctive stuff. Let's see how I did this one because I kind of liked it. Okay, yeah. And then one more bigger one down here. This one I didn't get too good, but that's all right. All right, there we go. Now, I'm going to use Fresh Freesia with this littler flower, wherever I can fit it. There. I think another one in here. And then maybe just a piece of it here. And maybe here. And maybe up in this corner. Actually, no, I want leaves there. All right. And then instead of using the big leaf that goes with the dahlia, I'm using the little leaf, and I forgot a color. And I'm going to do that in Just Jade, which is one of last year's in colors as well. I think it just goes better with these colors instead of the soft succulent because they're brighter colors, and so is Just Jade. Just my opinion. Thank you. Ooh, that didn't feel good to my nail. So I'm going to kind of do a leaf duo up here in the corner. And then I'm going to do another one here. I like it with two leaves together for some reason also. I don't know. I'm just being weird that way. So has anybody gone on a vacation? And if so, tell me all about it. Was it fun? Where'd you go? What'd you do? I really think I want to go on a vacation, but I'm kind of scared too still. I'm not putting them with the dahlia because it's too small of a leaf for a dahlia. But the big leaf, I just didn't like with it. I don't know. And I think one more over here somewhere. I'll just overlap the dahlia with that one. There we go. Okay, that's that. Oops. Then we're going to stamp on a scrap again. Close up the Just Jade. We're going to stamp Thank You Kindly in Magenta Madness. I like the polished pink this year too, but magenta has more purple in it. I just really think it's pretty. Oh, that's fine, honeybees. Just give me credit. I'm sure other people do stuff like that, but I think that is just like gorgeous. I don't know. All right, I'm going to use a punch, so I don't want it to be too far from the edge. And the punch I'm using is the Label Me Fancy 151297 in the annual. And I just have to try and line it up. You don't have to use a punch. You could do another circle. I just like it to be small enough that it fits in this dahlia here. And this one I think did pretty good if I can get it straight. I think that's straight enough. And that fits right there. Or you can even have it going off a little bit like that. Anyway. Yep, you can do that. And then we need our fresh freesia ribbon. And I was going to do a regular bow with this. I gave up. I just said, nope, I'm doing a fake bow. So that's going to go across here. Let's get the seal. You don't even have to put ribbon on this card. It's pretty without it, but I just wanted it. And that's going to go right about there. So come on. Come on. There we go. Let's see if I can get the placing right here. Pretty good. Pretty good. This one has to go up a little bit. Has to go up just a tad. All right. Let's cut this off. And then we're going to cut a little bit and make a fake bow. After I get this glued onto the backing, which is Magenta Madness. And I did not, you can run it through an embossing folder if you want, but so little of it shows, I didn't really feel like it needed it. Just trying to get this on straight. There we go. Thank you, Joanne. You're going to case it too? Thanks, Nix. That's what we're here for. We teach stamping, as somebody else says, right? Or they say I teach stamping, but I don't know if I teach it. I just share it. I just share it. Okay, and now we can put that on our card base too. Again, this is Fresh Freesia, and it's a standard A2. The Magenta Madness in the background, of course, is our 5 1/4 by 4. And the white piece we stamped all over was 5 by 3 3/4. There. And now we'll put this on, which is way too long, but it's okay. I'm doing a fake bow. And one time I watched Rachel Tessman, and she said, don't pull this too tight because then I don't know, something about it didn't look right. Before I cut that or whatever, I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. That was a scratch piece. One I didn't like that I tried earlier. I'm going to put there and one in the middle. One in the middle. I put way too many dimensionals on that, but oh well. It's okay. I don't expect anybody to send me anything, but you can show it to me. Just send me a picture. I'd love to see that. Because I am so far behind sending anybody anything out. It's ridiculous. And I'm upset with myself. So I'm going to kind of center that this time. I didn't do that last time, but I'm going to this time. And then I think on the inside, which I didn't do yet for this one either. Oh, now we will use the in color gems, by the way. But on the inside, we're going to do a little stamping. And I have a hair hanging on me somewhere. I don't know where it went. There. There it is. Guilty as charged. I have 2 Fresh Freesia here. So let's just use them, and I'll maybe get another one. Let's see, we'll put it over here. And one up here. And if I remember, I'll get another one out of this pack, but we'll do that later. Okay, so what do I do with my white piece of card? Well, we'll do it on this one. Okay, I think we'll just use the little flower, actually. You know what I might do? I've done this before. I might stamp off with the big Dahlia. But I like the bright color, so I don't think so. I think I'm just going to put a corner one down here. That's what I think I'm going to do. Thank you, Brandy. It's my favorite of tonight for sure. Now I need scrap paper back. Scrappy paper. So this piece is the standard 5 1/4 by 4. So what I was talking about, I was going to stamp off maybe even twice and put it in the middle. You could do that, or yeah, we're going to just do full strength in the corner. That didn't get good. I don't know why that didn't get good. That's the second time that happened to me. Maybe my ink pad needs re-inking there. All right. But I was told you really don't want your ink pad to be too juicy with distinctive stamps. I'm going to use this thing Paige gave me. And yeah, that's better. Let's see how that looks on the inside. I'll see if I want to put any of the little purple flowers. Now, I think that'll be enough, actually. And I'll leave that out because I have to find the other sheet and do it on the other card, too. Anyway, let's just glue this one in. And then that is our cards for tonight. How'd I do? 8:44, not too bad. Oh, you're first. Cool. Have I started making videos? Who's that? Oh, Chris. Yeah, Chris, what's up with that? Probably too busy. And Nix, are you making any more videos on your channel yet? I haven't seen any pop up in my feed, but I haven't been paying attention, like I said, for about the last week and a half or so. I think I put that in a little crooked. Okay, so that's what the other one will look like inside too. Beautiful card, my favorite. You could also, here's an option, get out the white note cards and just stamp like that on a white note card. Maybe I'll do that another time. But this is the beautiful Dahlia set, Delicate Dahlias, which is a Sale-a-Bration item, free with a $100 purchase. It's gorgeous. I love dahlias, and this exact color is my favorite dahlia. So I had to have this, just had to. And as a result of that being my favorite dahlia color, I will never be getting rid of Magenta Madness as long as I'm around. So, oh, okay. I have some unboxing, but they're going on my other channel. So that's it for me tonight. I have that one and this one, which is a little more delicate looking. This is brighten in your face, right? The dog house. And since we have the dog house, let's finish this inside here by just putting, this has to be trimmed down a little bit. All right. It only needed to be 1/2 inch wide. And this trimmer is no longer available. Sorry. But I use it for little chops all the time. Okay. Little chops. And that's just going to go across the top here. And then we can finish that card too. The dog house one. Peace, joy, and should say puppy dog kisses. Peace, joy, and puppy dog kisses. I had a little Shih Tzu. Gosh. That's almost 20 years ago already. Wow. Anyway. He was a very licky dog. Oops, wrong one. But this one's cute. I actually had a Cocker Spaniel once too. So now see that bow's coming undone. Not happy. Needed a glue dot. I'll put another glue dot or two in that. That slippery ribbon, you need to put extra glue dots and stuff on. And then it'll stay better. If you have another trick for that, let me know. Because I don't. There we go. Peace, joy, and kisses. With the bows coming apart, which I'm going to fix right now too. You love the doghouse, Jen? Just don't be put in the doghouse now. I'm not sure. Did I ever have a doghouse? My neighbor growing up when I was young, her dad had like a kennel outdoors, which I always felt bad for the dogs. And those were, what kind of dogs were they? Brittany Spaniels, I think. Hunting. He used them for hunting. Because that was a thing in our neighborhood growing up. Okay, that's a little better. Should hold a little better. Do this. Move that out of the way. Do that. Get this off of here so I have room. And then, of course, we had our little one that I messed up, but this one wasn't messed up. Our little pillow box with the kitty from the Sweetest Stockings set. And the pillow box is from the gingerbread and something set. So there we go. That's our projects for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, Sale-a-Bration's going on now, only through September 30th. And that's where you can get free with purchases items. Dahlia is one of them. And I don't know if I showed you any other Sale-a-Bration stuff tonight, but I'll be showing more. The cat house one, cat. Yeah, but cats, well, I guess my cat does have a little soft bedded hut thing. She's got so many things. She rotates. Like she has this little hut that's nice and dark and comfy. And she has two little like sheepskin bed things. And then she has this thing that looks like a shark or a whale, and she goes in that once in a while. And then a friend of mine built her like a 3-story cat climby thing, and she lays in her second floor apartment on that a lot. Put candy in. I was actually thinking of putting a little mouse treat. Not a treat, a toy. She has these little mice that she likes, or springs. She likes these springy things, like plastic slinkies almost. And one of those would fit in here. And then she can just, I'd have to open it for her, but then she can bat it around. Or catnip. Something with catnip, right? So, if you missed the catalog, didn't get one, would like one, I actually don't have any to send out, but you can get one online. I sent them to 33 people. I'm sorry if you weren't one of them, but if you're a demonstrator, you can get your own anyway. You're welcome, honeybees. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I thought it'd be cute. And if you have, for a dog one, put the dog on the stocking, and then you could put couple dog treats in there or something, right? And they probably tear the paper all apart anyway. So, yeah, that's a cute idea. Or you can put goodies in there and just give it to a cat lover. This is Callie. The other one I did, I don't know who it is. It's Callie with Turning Gray, I guess. Where'd it go? Here it is. This is the one we were going to use, but I messed up her face. So she's a black cat. Okay, this one's cuter. And the stockings came out of the paper. Sweetest, what is it called? Sweetest something. Sweetest stocking? Sweet stockings. Right here. So, all right, I've talked enough. I'm just rambling on here. I'm going to let you all go. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs ups. I appreciate it. Tell your friends. You're welcome, Chris. Thank you. Tell your friends. Get more people coming here. And let me know in the comments once this goes up. Is Wednesday night a good night? Because it seems like I've dropped like about half of what I used to get in participation, which is not good. And I don't know what is a good time. I used to do Tuesday night. I could go back to Tuesday night. Seems like I changed that for some reason too, but I can't remember. So yeah, let me know what night or what hour of the day is better. Like if I do Wednesday still, is it better if I do it like 3 o'clock instead or something? Let me know. All right, that's enough. Thank you so much. I'm going to put hugs, love, and peace. Paige has been busy and not been on the lives so much anymore. I know she's got family stuff and maybe just doesn't feel like being on my live anymore. I don't know. Anyway, that's all. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Tomorrow, Case of Card, 10 a.m. Don't miss out on that collab. There's going to probably, I'm sure, be some great things. Okay. Bye.